Hello everyone, so welcome back to the channel. Now before I get into today's video about what, we're going to be reviewing this today because I bought Annoying Orange merch and I want to jump off a bridge. But the first few differences you might notice, I'm not wearing the pink hoodie today. Why? Because it's fucking boiling, that's why. Now today, we're going to talk about this thing. Yeah, fuck you too. It's the Annoying Orange. It's a little plastic Annoying Orange. I bought Annoying Orange merch. Now you're probably wondering, Roni, why did you buy Annoying Orange merch? You absolute dipshit. Why did you buy this? Why did you give him money? I don't know what his name is. Wasn't his name like Draytos or something like that? Doritos? Doritos is his name? Can you Doritos, the creator of Annoying Orange. Hell yeah. Anyway, no, we're going to be looking at the Annoying Orange. I thought I'd start with the box. I already ripped it apart and, it came in this box with like a little insert that went in there. There's no need for me to keep the box. It's not like it's going to be really valuable one day, but part of me feels like it might be. So I'm kind of just keeping it in case one day the Annoying Orange skyrockets in popularity and I have to sell it for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, this is the box. It has like a little try me button on the bottom so you can make it talk for whatever reason you might want to do that. I don't know why you'd want to subject yourself to that. There's other characters you can get, 4 of which are just the fucking orange. I remember when I was younger I wanted the pear as well, but I never got it. So to finally answer the question, why do you own this, Roni? Why? What have you done? Why did you buy this, my man? What's the point? I'll answer your question. I bought this when I was 13. I didn't buy this recently. In fact, I've looked on eBay and it's fairly expensive. Like, it's not really rare, collector's item expensive kind of type deal. Like, it doesn't cost any more than like a fucking Nendoroid or anything. It's more money than you'd want to pay for a plastic talking orange. Now, first of all, before I get into any of the electronics or anything, the weight of this thing. Bro, the weight. You could kill someone with this. Like, honestly, if I went up to, like, a crowd of people and I was like, you know what? You're an apple, and I just lobbed it, it would definitely crack someone's skull open, so let's just not do that. If any of you guys at home own an official talking Annoying Orange, make sure you don't throw it at unarmed civilians. That's not what we want to be doing. We don't want to be injuring anyone with the Annoying Orange. Could you imagine on your tombstone, you're in the ground, just laying there, finally, you're at peace. And then you remember how you went. I got an Annoying Orange lobbed at my face and it just landed straight between my eyes. The worst way to go, honestly. So yeah, this is the Annoying Orange. It talks and it's really heavy and it feels like a real orange, so I guess I'll give them credit for that. That's not creepy in the slightest. It's like those lamps that are made out of human skin. But it's not a lamp that's made out of human skin. It's the Annoying Orange toy. So it says a few different things. It's also got an arse stamp. It's got like a, what do you call them, like tramp stamp? It's got a tramp stamp. Fresh squeezed comedy. That's what it says on there. Let's see if we can get it in focus. My camera is kind of bad with focus. There it is. Fresh squeezed comedy. Thank you very much, Doritos, creator of the Annoying Orange. Thank you. Fresh squeezed comedy. Where does that come out of? Because it's certainly not coming out of his fucking mouth. Does it come out of his arse? Can you get into his arse? I don't know if you can get into his arse or not. You could probably get in there if you ripped it hard enough. But then again, you could probably get into any arse if you rip it hard enough. Don't take that out of context. I swear to, if anyone screen caps that and takes that out of context, I'm deactivating my channel. I'm just for real this time. For real. I'll actually deactivate if any of you do that. I'm joking, I won't. I love you all. So yeah, he kind of just looks a little bit creepy, dude. He just kind of looks a little bit strange, right? I don't know why I wanted it. I really liked Annoying Orange as a kid. Look, I was a child, man. Don't judge me or anything. I was a child that really liked the Annoying Orange. I just thought he was really funny. Me and my friends in primary school would laugh at him all the time. No, I said primary school, by the way. So I was like 9 years old watching the Annoying Orange. So you can't. I'm 20 now. I'm a 20-year-old man. I've literally just got out of my teenage years. I've had 2 whole, generational inserts, whatever you call them, teenage years, and I've just started adulthood. This isn't recent, I promise. I don't laugh at the Annoying Orange anymore. Props to Doritos for creating this masterpiece of a character. When is he going to be included in Smash Bros. Sakurai? When are we getting the Annoying Orange in Super Smash Bros.? So yeah, I know that other Annoying Orange merchandise exists. I know that this t-shirt exists. The kitchen party one. Based on the LMFAO song, what's that? I don't know the dance for it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't know the dance for it. Also, while we're at it, can I just flex my pajamas real quick? I posted a tweet about this. I have fucking dope Kermit the Frog pajamas, dude. Look at that. Anyway, so I wanted this, and I got it a few years too late, I think, because I wanted it when I was 10. And here's the weird part about this, right? When this came out, YouTuber merch was like really unheard of. And if a YouTuber got merchandise, then they were like king of the fucking website, dude. Like they were king of the website. There was no one that could surpass them. People who sold merchandise were insane. People like they were, you know, top of the food chain. Whereas nowadays, just last year, literally like a year and a few months ago, I sold merchandise. Me! Look at my subscriber count. I sold merchandise, my man. Me! So if this was me in like 2010, man, I'd be... Me and the Annoying Orange, we'd be on like the same level. On like the same wavelength. Just making it... You know, now that I look at him... He does have a pretty beautiful face. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about it. We'll go through his phrases. We'll do a quick review of everything he says, because he is a talking orange. It does specify on the box, you know, try me, press under box, kitchen crew collectibles, try me. So he does speak, and he does say things. It also says on the box, he's cute, he's annoying, he's an orange. Thanks for clarifying that, Doritos. Thanks. Appreciate it. I wouldn't have known otherwise. I thought it was a fucking tomato. To some, he's the king of comedy, the prince of puns, and the Earl of irritation. And to others, he's just a royal pain in the behind. Call him what you like, just don't call him an apple. He hates that. Oh, an apple? Maybe that's what I'll just call him. Maybe I'll call him an apple. You don't like that, huh? Bitch! So he doesn't like being called an apple. I remember that from the show, actually. I remember he doesn't like being called an apple. He gets really annoyed when you do that. Annoyed? So he's the one who's being annoyed now. Call him an apple. The Annoying Orange, more like the Annoyed Orange. Give me an award. Best comedian. I'm the best comedian. So yeah, let's go through his phrases before I had a fit. We'll go through all of the things he says, because he says some pretty funny things. I don't like that noise. I really don't. It triggers my fight or flight response. There's a window right there. Makes me want to, you know, get down like Usain Bolt style and just charge straight out of it. That's what that noise makes me want to do. It triggers something in my head that makes me want to just... Either that or there's a brick wall in front of me. I could just take my skull and...
Yay! That was fun! Let's do it again!
Okay. Thanks for that, Orange. This is the stuff that I liked in 29? Is that a thing? 29? That's not a year. I wasn't alive in the year 29. I was born in 2000, so like, you know, I'm not... I never met Jesus Christ, personally. I mean, I'd love to. Maybe this is Jesus Christ. Maybe Jesus Christ created the Annoying Orange. That would be great. Wouldn't that just be something? You know, everyone rips on the Annoying Orange nowadays. But maybe he was invented by Jesus. I don't know. I never saw Annoying Orange in the Bible, personally. It's like it's like Joseph Joestar, Annoying Orange. Next, you will say, you're an apple. There's a family walking past outside my window who just looked up at my window, and I'm starting to wonder if they can hear me or not. And if they can hear me, I wonder if they can hear me screaming about the Annoying Orange. Makes me very uncomfortable. So let's continue with these.
He just said he hates bananas. We don't stand for discrimination on this channel. We don't like it when you discriminate for orange.
But you know what? As much as I've been oh wow, his lips are really smooth. That's really nice. As much as I've been ripping on him in this video, and I've been ripping on this thing, making jokes about it, at the end of the day, I do actually display it. Like, okay, over here, you might not be able to see it very well. I'll see if I can zoom in for you. See if we can zoom in a little bit. Let's see if, you know what? I'll just focus and we can do a digital zoom. These are some of my Super Mario figurines, and there's a Megatron one over there as well, because it's kind of cool looking. But the weird thing about all this is that I actually display him with them. And you know what? I pray for the day that the batteries die, because I like having these things. You know, it's kind of cool. They just kind of sit there and they just kind of make for a nice backdrop. And hopefully one day, once I get a bigger room, you know, I can have a whole backdrop of like display items, so that when I'm making videos, I've got some cool stuff in the background. You know, it's just kind of how this works. So I kind of put the orange with them, and it doesn't really fit the vibe. But I have it anyway, just because, you know, it's YouTube history, and I know it sounds really stupid to say it's YouTube history, but when you really think about it, the Annoying Orange was like the Annoying Orange and Fred and Ray William Johnson. Remember Ray William Johnson? Ray William Johnson, Fred, and the Annoying Orange were like the OG huge YouTubers. Maybe Smosh as well, right? We'll call it a quadruple, because I don't count Shane Dawson and Onision. God, fucking Onision. I don't count those two. Like the big ones that everyone watched were Smosh, Ray William Johnson, the Annoying Orange, and Fred. If you didn't watch those when you were a kid, you're lying to me. Make sure to leave a comment if you watched any of those 4, and please don't leave a comment if you watch Onision. Thank you very much. So like, when I say it's YouTube history, I'm saying like, you know, this is like some of the OG YouTuber merch, right? You know what I mean? As much as it's terrifying, and as much as this was a waste of, I don't remember how much money this cost me. As much as a waste of money this would be if anyone bought it nowadays, it's kind of cool to have. Like, as much as I make jokes about it, it's really cool that I own this. And I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I actually think it's kind of cool. I don't think I would pay the price that people are charging on eBay now. These are some of the prices that these things are going for on eBay. You know, people are charging quite a hefty sum for these bad boys. I'm kind of glad I bought it all those years ago, because now I can say that I've got YouTuber merchandise, which I don't know if, yeah, you know what, on second thought, I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, I see a lot of people ripping on YouTuber merchandise all the time. Like, if you buy YouTuber merch, then you're not very cool. Whenever I go out, you know, me and someone get talking, you bring them back home, and they see my room, and it's like, oh, what you got here? This, you know, oh. I show them this, I pull this out. This impresses them all the time. This bad boy. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show off this cretinous item. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to check out my similar videos by clicking on my channel icon down below. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, press the subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notifications, because the notifications are terrible if you don't do that. I don't know what YouTube's playing at. If you want extra notifications and you want to interact with me and other fans of the channel, you can join the Discord server in the link in the description below. You can also interact with me on my Twitter page. Usually I just tweet absolute garbage, but you can follow me on Twitter anyway. That's about it for the social medias. I don't really have any other social medias right now. I'm not a big fan of Instagram or anything like that, but if I do get them in the future, I will let you know. But anyways, as I did say earlier, thank you very much for watching. This is the end of the video, and I will see you all in the next one.